First of all, are all the players still quarantined in that stadium?
No, they're not. The Utah Jazz, as of this morning, received their tests. Jazz players received their tests, and as I reported, one of 58 administrative tests returned positive, and that was with Donovan Mitchell, their second All-Star, after Rudy Gobert last night was confirmed as positive for coronavirus. So as of now, the plan was for them to charter home back to Salt Lake City today on Thursday.
Okay, now are they going to be released back to their homes? Do you know where they're keeping them? And also, a lot of people are asking, how did these players or the NBA come up with over 50 coronavirus tests when the rest of the country can barely get their hands on one?
Yeah, so to answer your first question, the players stayed at a hotel overnight, and they finally got a hotel really, really late at night. Were able to stay there, got their test results back, and will now return home. And the players that, the 57 players, personnel, officials that tested negative for coronavirus, they will all likely be tested again, I'm told, in the coming days, just to make sure that those test results stand. And as far as your second question, what was it again?
It was how are they getting all these tests in the first place? Because everyone else in the country is trying to get their hands on them. Yeah.
The NBA has increased level of urgency right now as far as making sure that these players are taken care of. And Oklahoma City health officials took over. It wasn't really even the NBA at that point. Oklahoma City officials wanted to make sure before these players entered hotel rooms, before they entered, potential airplanes over the next 24 hours, that they were taken care of and tested, as well as media there and also team officials.
What have you been hearing, Shams, about the reaction of players to the idea that the NBA season is suspended?
I think there's just a shock overall. And last night, as soon as I got wind that Rudy Gobert was the first player to have a positive test for coronavirus, I mean, it's a sense of, you have to make sure you get the story right, because this is something where there's going to be there's a lot of things, domino effects that go into place, a grand scheme situation here. And so, the NBA was going to shut down the moment one of their players was going to test positive, and it happened last night. And there's still a sense of shock, surprise. I still think players are trying to become educated about this. And as I've done some reporting last night, Rudy Gobert has been strong. He's been feeling fine. He's quarantined right now, and he will remain quarantined for the foreseeable future, as will Donovan Mitchell now. So, these players, Donovan Mitchell, as of last night, I was told, wasn't even experiencing flu-like symptoms. There weren't any symptoms that he was feeling. So these guys, they're catching them early and now making sure that they can contain it moving forward.